Hi friends, this is Anna Hellman with Scrapping, Stamping, and Stuff. I'm here to show you one more card for my upcoming stamp camp. This is my last stamp camp project I will be sharing with you. But it's a really simple card made with this beautiful Dove of Hope set in our holiday catalog. Love this set. I'm sure I'm not alone. I'm sure a lot of you do as well. And I really like that this set can be used throughout the year. You can use these doves on cards throughout the year, of course. But we're going to use the basic die to cut out the branch and the dove. But there are very detailed dies in here as well. And I look forward to making some more projects with this. So I'll show you what we need. I have a piece of Sahara Sand cardstock that measures 5.5 by 8.5, and I folded that in half. This is a piece of our red velvet paper. We have so many specialty papers in this catalog, and you just can't appreciate them until you actually get your hands on them. But that's really nice. So the red velvet measures 1 by 5.5. This is a piece from our Poinsettia Place designer paper pack. Measures 1.5 by 4. And then I have cut out the branch. I stamped and cut out the dove and the branch. I used Memento black ink, and then I cut those out with the dies. So let's start by stamping the snowflakes and the greeting onto the card front. This set has really nice greetings. Here, I'll bring this back in here so you can look at it for a minute. Really pretty greetings, and I'll show you the one I used on the inside here in a second. So I have Sahara Sand ink, and I'll put the one that says Peace on Earth up here in the corner. Then I really like this little snowflake, and I'm going to ink once and then stamp a couple of times before I re-ink. Remember, when you are stamping off like this, if you stamp off the edge, like right there I stamped off the edge, I don't want to stamp again because then I'm going to get a darker spot and a lighter spot. Okay, I think that's enough before I do any more. So that is our stamping. Let's go ahead and put the papers on here. So I'll put some adhesive on the back of both of these. It's a little time-saving tip if you have a lot of pieces to attach. If you put your adhesive on all at the same time, it saves a little bit of time. So put that down. I love that velvet. And then this piece, I did not quite center. It's off to the left a little bit, and part of it's over that velvet. Now let's get the dove and the branch ready. So if you are doing this at home, I do suggest that you do all of this, your coloring and your shimmer painting. We're going to have some fun with shimmer paint here in a second. I do suggest that you do that before you die cut them out. It's a little bit easier when they're still attached to the full piece of paper. So I'll color in the leaves. This is not the color of marker I intended to grab. On my sample, I used Just Jade. Turns out this one is shaded spruce, but that's okay. And this is real red. I'll add for the berries. Now, this is my favorite right here. I'm going to try and show this to you up close. Can you see the dove shimmering? I think you can see that. I did this with our shimmer paint. So I have our shimmer paint here. It comes in this little bottle. I shaked it up. I shook it up before we started. And I have a sponge dauber. It looks pink, but it is actually clean. And I'm just going to stick, you need to get a little bit of this on here. So you could put some on your silicone craft sheet if you want, and then pick it up with this. I am just sticking it right there in the lid. And I am going to swirl that around over the surface of the dove. Some of this is going to end up on my finger. That's why if you do this before you cut it out, it'll be a little bit easier, but just kind of swirl it around and dab it. It can leave streaks depending on how much paint you had and how you're applying it. So you may want to look at that and make sure it doesn't leave any funny marks on it that you don't like. And if so, just go back over it with your sponge again and get rid of those. Okay, so I am going to put, we'll see, this dries pretty fast. I'll let that dry while I put my dimensionals on the back of the branch and get it attached. So I'm interested, what other occasions would you use these doves for? They're just so pretty. So I'll put the branch on here, and this is pretty dry. So put a few of these on the back of it. Now that our holiday catalog has been out for a while, I'm curious what your favorites are. I can tell quite a bit by the orders I see come in. But I would love to know. Let me know what you want to see projects with and which types of projects you like to see the most. I got some really good feedback on the video I did recently where I designed the cards during my video while people were watching. I got some good feedback on that, so I may be doing some more of those. Let me know what you think about that idea. Okay, so we'll get it put here and just press that down. And that is it. It's pretty simple. Let's look at the inside. I stamped those same snowflakes, and I used the greeting that says, "May your season be filled with all the wonder and blessings of Christmas." How nice. So I hope this gives you a nice idea of something you can make for your Christmas cards pretty quickly and pretty simply. I hope you join in again next time, and please find more ideas and inspiration on my website at scrappingstampingandstuff.com. Have a wonderful day.